30 seconds.
How are we losing? Good afternoon, Hornets, and welcome to a very special show for Community Service Day. I'm Garrett Norcross.
And I'm Emily Johnson. Today we went around with students to see what they're up to around the community.
First, we had some classes go around and clean up the community, raking up leaves, and really just doing a lot of spring cleaning to make the community look nicer.
We also stopped by Mr. Carr to see how he felt about today and what his thoughts were.
Overall, I feel like it went pretty well. We had a pretty smooth exit. Everyone was able to get out of the building.
Go down also.
And I think the kids have really had some great experiences today, which is always really great.
It's a one-shot, I
See
think.
everybody coming back.
Is this a one-shot?
And
Yes.
talking with some of the students
Should be.
about some of the times that they've had. I think has been really
Worries?
good. It's kind of made this whole process definitely worthwhile. So.
Many things are going on here today, including NHS fashion show, getting ready for prom, and more. But here's Talia with the details.
Good afternoon, Hornets. Today I will be taking you around to some classrooms that are doing community service
Right here
day
also.
here at the high school.
That was the...
As you all know,
Yes.
there are many different groups of students that actually stayed here at the high school
Wait,
for
is
community
this a-
service.
Yeah, this is one shot.
In Ms. Tingle's room,
What?
students were knitting. As you can see in these clips, there are
What,
students
Devin?
making different projects with
What?
their knitting. In the next clip, you will see different students who are painting a wall. This wall is the senior mural, which was started last year, but they are trying to accomplish a
Run.
bigger goal and finish it this
You gotta
year.
sprint. Best you've ever
In the
done.
next clip, you will see different students with a lot of different fabrics. And with this fabric, they are
Outside
making
now.
different chew toys for little doggies. After leaving Miss Petty's room, I ran
She already
around the
went,
school to
so.
see what other classrooms were
Really
doing.
Mr. Ridgway
As I
now.
continued to walk around to different classrooms, I seen in Miss Fanny's room that there were different students who are a part of prom committee
Alexa,
who are finishing up some decorations for prom this upcoming weekend.
Next.
What's the next package?
In Ms. Herman's
This
room
is
upstairs,
baseball, and then
students
it's
were making
prom.
motivational and inspirational
So I got two
rocks
packages.
by painting them and putting words on them that will inspire people. As I continued to walk around upstairs and look for different
Mrs.
classrooms
Walters,
with
how are we
students,
this evening?
I walked into Miss Cook's room to see
We're
that
great.
different students were making
Alexis, are
goodie
you
bags
muting
and they
us?
were also doing other things in the
Are you
classroom.
muting us when we go through
As
packages?
I continued to walk
Are you
around,
meeting
I
us
seen
when
that
we
they
go
were
through
making
packages?
goodie bags as well as making paper flowers for different parents and kids who are at the Ronald McDonald House. I then proceeded to talk to Miss Cook and get more details on why the students were doing this and what it meant to her and her family.
So we are working for the Ronald McDonald House today. I chose the Ronald McDonald House because my family, we stayed there for 2 years off and on. My parents did when my sister was sick. She had brain cancer. And because we lived north of Muncie, it was a long drive, so my parents stayed at the Ronald McDonald House for off and on for 2 years when she had chemo and radiation treatments. So even though my sister passed away, I want to give back to the Ronald McDonald House. So today we are doing goodie bags of snacks for the parents, as well as thinking of you cards, and we're making paper tissue flower decorations that are going to go on the beds to bring a little sunshine to their lives.
And I'm Talia Penner with
Don't forget to sign me
Bgsn.
in. Mr. Benefiel, Mr. Ridgway went out to the Sarah T. ballpark to pretty much clean up the diamonds for the boys baseball team. Erica and Alexa got more with the students and staff on that story.
Good morning, Hornets. Today is April 17th, 2019, which is our Spring Community Service Day. Alexa and I decided to join Mr. Benefiel and Mr. Ridgway's community services at Sarah T. Bolton Park while they clean up the baseball diamonds for the 2019 baseball season. I spoke to senior Nick Ancelet and sophomore Garrett Esposito about what they're doing today.
We're preparing the field for our game day today and picking up things.
It's important because we don't really get a lot of chances to come out here and help our field, and it definitely needs to help.
I also spoke with freshman Rynell Eccles and junior Blake Coughlin about how this benefits the community and the team.
We're working on concessions and we're actually opening them up today, and so it's going to be fun for the fans.
It makes the community look better as a whole and individually, like as a group, we come out to work.
It seems that the boys had nothing but good things to say about this opportunity. The boys are super excited about the baseball season.
I also spoke with Mr. Benefiel about what they are accomplishing today.
Okay, so today we're cleaning up the Sarah T. Bolden Park. We're going to be working on the concession stand, the dugouts, and clean up some limbs around the field.
Mr. Benefiel and Mr. Ridgway's community service went very well. The students worked hard and efficiently to get the job done. Community Service Day is always a great opportunity to get involved in our community and give back as much as possible. We hope your community service experience was as great as ours. This is Alexa Peak and Erica Sussman signing off on Bgsn.
Some students stayed here at the high school to prep for prom that happens this Saturday. Bree got more on the story.
With prom being this Saturday, some students stay behind in the school to help set up prom decorations and get the final touches ready.
Stop!
Talk to some of the students to see exactly what they were doing.
So today we are helping set up for prom. We are making the table runners, and also setting up the table centerpieces and getting stuff ready for the prom court and stuff. So it feels really good to be able to help out the community during Community Service Day because, we're just helping out when people need it.
We even caught a few sneak peeks for everyone.
So prom is April 20th, this Saturday. The theme is Romeo and Juliet, and I'm so excited to see everyone's reaction at prom.
From the TV studio, this has been Bree for Bgsn.
You know, Lainey, Servant's Heart plays a big role here in Indianapolis.
It sure does, Emily. Me and Madison got an inside view of how the operation works.
This year, Lainey and I headed out to Servant's Heart and talked to Cheyenne Boone, who is the granddaughter of the owner. We first asked her to tell us a little bit about Servant's Heart.
Of course, yeah. Servant's Heart is a Christian organization that helps people down on their luck and people that just need all the supplies that we're gathering here today. We've been running since late 2001, early 2002, so it's been going for a while.
I then asked her what the group's goals are at Servant's Heart.
Our first task is to sort food. We have 5,200 pounds of food we're going through. And then if we get that completed, then we move on to toys for kids that come through the pantry. And if we get that completed, we move on to 2,000 pairs of shoes.
We then talked to two workers and asked them why they decided to come and help at Servant's Heart.
I did it last time, so I know what to do.
I decided to work here today because I just really love helping out Servant's Heart, and I've done it for the last 3 times we've done community service. It's just really been fun.
We then asked them how it feels to help out at Servant's Heart.
It's a lot of fun, actually, because I like to lift stuff.
It makes me feel really happy because there's so much that goes into we get to hear I can't remember his name, but we get to hear the story of how Servant's Heart came, and it's really fun.
If you or a loved one is in need, you can call Servant's Heart's number at 317-788-9433. Or you can visit their website at servantsheartforindy.com. This has been Madison
And Lainey.
Thanks for watching.
You know, Gary, it'd be really nice if we went out and helped out the other schools here in Beech Grove.
You know, it's interesting you ask. Students did go out to South Grove to help out. Alyssa and Anne-Marie actually got more information about it.
Community Service Day is a great way to get involved and gain experience. During today's Community Service Day, Alyssa and I went to South Grove to see what they were up to. We talked to a few people about what they did to help and why it is important to help out the community.
Okay, I'm at South Grove helping the kids out with music, and I feel like it's useful because they're young, and always helping kids out when they're young is always good. Helping them when they're growing, when they're at the little age, it's always good when they're fresh, and that's one reason.
Some students help teachers with their work, and also some help teachers with grading or anything they needed that could make their day easier. Here's Haley with more on why she went to South Grove.
I came here to help the
kids because my sister goes here, and I know that sometimes it's hard for kids to learn, and when I was younger it was hard for me to learn, so I think that kids that are bigger than them and that know more than them, not like know more, but you know what I'm saying, but have a better understanding of other subjects in them at this point can actually help them in a certain way that they don't know how to get here.
All the students had a great time helping out with the kids and teachers around the school. Here is Sean Small with his take on the day.
Came to South Grove because I like helping kids, and most importantly, just love to see them laugh. Community Service Day is important because it helps us graduate, and it lets us bond with our community.
Helping out children is a great way to give back to your community. Until next Community Service Day, this has been Alyssa and Anna Marie for Bgsn.
Juliet, Antoine, and myself went to the Faith Community Church, where we were able to see the students help out and clean up. Here's Juliet with the information.
Oh, sorry, I didn't see you there. I'm here at the Faith Community Church where they're doing some outside work. Let's go ahead and take a look.
I joined Antoine and Garrett to the Faith Community Church to see how the students are helping the community. I also asked some of the students why they chose to come here.
Because I said yard work, and I just like doing things with my hands.
I'm a big believer in faith. I love Jesus.
Yeah, I like working yards too. Yeah, I use this leaf blower, blew all those leaves behind there.
I was also able to speak with Mrs. Davidson on her feelings on the students' work.
So far we've had a great time. I feel like we've done a lot. We had a couple guys that were out in the grass. They were doing some lawn work, just like mowing, getting leaves collected. The group that I had, we were out picking up sticks so they can get ready for this weekend. I'm assuming we might be doing something along the lines of like an Easter egg hunt or some kind of family gathering out here.
What else do you guys plan on doing?
Whatever they have for us. I mean, we are here for a couple hours, and that's what we intend to do, is just help out as much as we can.
We got the opportunity to meet with the pastor of this church to discuss his gratitude towards the students of Beech Grove.
What do you do here?
My name is John Roberts. I am the senior pastor here at Faith Community Church, and which means I do pretty much everything that needs to be done right now.
And how do you feel about the kids coming to visit?
I love it. Just today we've got a 15-foot trailer that we piled 5 foot high with sticks from all of our trees in the lawn. That's a week's worth of work for one person, so having a bunch of kids to help do that, it's magnificent. They've cleared out a winter's worth of leaves that piled up that we couldn't get to. This is, I think, the 3rd year we've had students from Beech Grove, and we love it and want to, as long as students are willing to come work, we're willing to host them. I'll even feed them donuts occasionally.
So as you can see, everyone is having a great time. Everyone is very grateful, and here's to many more years to come.
That's all for your Community Service Bgsn episode.
Make sure to subscribe and then hit that bell icon to get notified when we go live.
And make sure to tune in tomorrow at 10:45.
I'm Garrett.
And I'm Emily. Have an amazing Wednesday, Hornets.